Another hour, another manga values video looking at the top 10 eBay English manga sales for this date, January 20th, which was a Friday, 2023. So let's see what was the highest dollar amount manga sold for January 20th. Well, first honorable mention, Blamé Master Edition Volume 1 to 6. I should note that I do own Volume 1 of this. I purchased it long before I started doing this analysis. For me, what's cool about this Master Edition, it's basically the same size as a comic. It's just way thicker. Anyway, it's heard a lot of really good reviews about the series. It's pretty cool. Artwork and situation. It just, yeah, not cheap either, right? So anyway, the whole 6 volumes, as you can see, went for $253.36, working out to about $42.23. It was released in 2017 by Vertical Comics. There's a reason why I put this as an honorable mention, and we'll get to that later. Second honorable mention, Akira box set 30th anniversary sealed. There's 6 volumes in this, $254.93, $42.49 a book from Kodansha 2017. Interesting to see, again, the sealed factor. This is not that old, and there was a lot of them made. So, but I do like tracking the Akira because it is such a landmark anime, especially, right? So, all right, let's get into it. Number 10, Bloom Into You, complete set, volumes 1 through 8. So 8 books, $373.59, averaging $46.70 per book from 7 Seas, 2017. Now, Bloom Into You is basically a Yuri, coming-of-age Yuri story, so 2 young ladies. It's number 4 is the hard to find in this one, so we'll probably see that again as an individual volume. The others, from what I can tell, not too bad. It's the number 4 that's really the expensive one, but $46.70 per manga is quite impressive, especially when it's really not that old. Speaking of 7 Seas Entertainment, number 9, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift, Volume 3. This one went for $46.99, 7 Seas 2021, so really recent. What surprised me though, this is still in stock for cover price at Barnes & Noble, so again, I guess these are sales that happened on eBay. Whether somebody wanted to order from Barnes & Noble is up to them. So there you go. Let's get into number 8. Trigun Maximum, complete series, 1 through 14. $738.35. which averages out to $52.74 per book. This is from Dark Horse way back in 2004. Again, with the recent re-release of Trigun Stampede, it just came to Crunchyroll. I have the expectation there's a lot of nostalgia there. And it's not that people are speculating, I don't believe. It's just that maybe this is something they always wanted to get and now can. So just interesting that way again. But you know, about 40, well, $52.74, so $53 a book. It's you know, not cheap. So I told you I was going to get to. There was a reason why I had Blame or Blame on here. Number 7 is volume 7 and 8, but these are the Tokyo Pop versions that were put out in 2007. So the Blame series was actually from Vertical Comics, is a relicensing. So it originally came out 10 years ago from Tokyo Pop. So basically you have 2 X-Library books, so books that originally came from the library, put on eBay, and sold for $53.70 each, because these are hard to find, so 7 and 8. So interesting. They're not the only ex-library books we've ever seen on these lists. They do pop up from time to time. It just seems that people are going through the manga section of the library and looking for valuable books, I guess. Yeah, there you go. I don't know the story behind them. Anyway, number 6 is a repeat offender as well. This is Karakuri Dojo Ultimo, Volume 3 this time, and this was written by Stan Lee. So only one volume, went for $53.70. Originally put out by Viz Media 2010. Again, a lot of Stan Lee fans, and this is not one that you're commonly going to see in North American markets, but it's good to see it's getting its love. Speaking of love, number 5 is a very loved series. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet on here. This is its first appearance of Great Teacher Onizuka. This is volume 18. Went for $60.40 from Tokyo Pop 2004. Again, a beloved series. Number 4 is actually a very new series, and that's Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku, Volume 6. I believe this is on Netflix or one of them. $60.41. Kodansha 2022. Why this one is interesting, because this is the alt cover. Volume 6 is regularly in stock in Amazon or whatnot, but I believe it's because of that alternate cover. That is why this one went for that amount. So this is an old comics trick or gimmick or what have you, is variant covers, alt covers, and it's just interesting to see Kodansha employing these tactics to make certain ones more money, even though, you know, same insides, just a alternate cover, right? So yeah, we'll see if this is a trend or not. Number 3, Berserk, hardcover deluxe edition, volume 12. See these all the time. A lot of people are out collecting these. This one went for $64.41 from Dark Horse 2022. This is basically the same price as you can get it in Amazon, maybe even a little bit more, because I think they just recently dropped the prices on some of these. These were heavily printed, but again, high demand. People just want that whole Berserk run because it's such a classic and it's such a great run. Number 2, One Piece Gold Foil, Volume 18, first print, Viz Media 2004, $67.11. Again, these things are like hotcakes, constantly making appearances. Anytime a gold foil One Piece goes, they have a pretty good chance of making this list, because they'll generally go for $60 and up. In this case, it was $67.11. People want those runs. So, number 1. Now, this one was cool for me because I have a soft spot for Fairy Tail, and Hiro Mashima is the mangaka of Fairy Tail. But what a lot of people don't know wasn't that Fairy Tail was not his first kind of major series. He had done one before that, kind of very similar in style, and it was called Rave Master. So we'll see. I think because of the success of Fairy Tail, a lot of it has kind of spilled backwards, so people want to collect a lot of his previous works now. We're also seeing that with Chainsaw Man, and even though Chainsaw Man won't make the list because it's so heavily printed and so available, but you're starting to see some of the authors' previous works in Fire Punch really starting to get collected. So this is a case of this, where Hiro Mashima, his Rave Master series. Now this one is volume 30, so much lower print runs than number 1, 2, 3. It went for $194.59. And this was originally published by Tokyopop in 2008. So if you have any of those old Rave Masters kicking around, they could be valuable. So there we go. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Be back again soon. I've just got the 21st to do, and then boom, I'll hit you with the weekly wrap-up, likely early tomorrow. So thanks again for watching. Let's keep watching those manga values. Talk to you later. Oh yes, and here's the spreadsheet. See you next time. Bye-bye.